Hello and welcome back to the Shutter Sports Refresh, the show that breaks down all of the most important news in sports from the past week. I'm your host, Lucky Roberts, and let's dive right into it. We'll kick things off with one of the biggest sporting events of the year, which is coming this weekend. The Super Bowl is going down on Sunday night in Santa Clara, and everybody is going to be talking about it. The game is between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. The Seahawks are led by their quarterback Sam Darnold, who, after being given up on by numerous different teams early in his career, has turned things around in a big way. The Seahawks are also full of talented players surrounding Darnold, boasting one of the best all-around teams in the NFL. On the other side are the New England Patriots, who have made a resurgence this season after a few years of sitting at the bottom of the standings. They're led by 23-year-old Drake May, who has made quite the name for himself this season as one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. The Patriots' real strength is their defense, though, as they have one of the best defensive ratings in the entire league. The Seahawks are the favorites to win, but anything can happen on Sunday. The game starts at 6:30 Eastern on Sunday night, with Bad Bunny performing at halftime. Let's move on to some tennis now as the Australian Open finish up this weekend. We left you off last week at the quarterfinals that there was a major upset on the men's side as the tournament came to its end. Number 2 seed Jannik Sinner was defeated by number 4 seed Novak Djokovic in the semifinals. The match went all 5 sets with a thriller ending as Djokovic came back from down 2 sets to 1. This is the first time since 2024 that Sinner has lost before the finals, so the result came as quite the shock. Unfortunately, the legendary Djokovic couldn't continue his hot streak in the finals as he lost to number 1 seeded Carlos Alcaraz in the final. On the women's side, the biggest upset came in the finals matchup. It was number 1 seed Aryna Sabalenka against number 5 Elena Rybakina. Rybakina squeezed out a win in 3 sets. Rybakina was quite the underdog, as Sabalenka is considered as the best women's tennis player in the world. The win has raised Rybakina's world ranking all the way up to number 3, though, so she might be coming for that number 1 spot soon. Congratulations to Alcaraz and Rybakina for their wins. While we're on the topic of Australia, let's talk about the native of that country who took home a massive win in UFC. UFC 325 went down on Saturday night, with the main event being the featherweight championship between the reigning champion Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez. At the age of 37, a lot of fans doubted Volkanovski's ability to win against the younger Lopez and predicted that he would lose the belt. The legendary Volkanovski proved the doubters wrong, though, as he took the win by decision, retaining his championship. Congratulations to him on a huge victory. For our last piece of news this week, let's take a look at some of the soccer news as the